Hello YouTubers. I thought what I would do is a comparison video. As you can see on the left of the video there is a speaker. Now that's the speaker there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pan it so that it's slightly out of view. Now the idea is that basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to film. I've got this on the tripod, the Zi8, and I'm filming it so that you can see the comparison between the Zi8 and the Kodak Playsport. So what I'll do, I've got the tripod set up in a certain place, and what I'll do then is take the Zi8 off the tripod and then put the Playsport on so that it'll be in exactly the same place, so that we can see what the field of view is like, to see if the Playsport actually puts more image in than the Kodak Zi8. So at the moment I've got the Kodak Zi8 on 720p at 30 frames per second, and it's set up on a tripod, and like I've just shown you, the speaker is out of view. So let's have a look to see what the Playsport can do. Okie dokie. Okay, so here is the Playsport's version of it, 720p 30 frames per second. Basically it's on the tripod, so exactly the same place. As you can see here, you can actually see the speaker. Now it isn't a huge difference, but you can actually see the speaker in this video, which proves to me that actually you get more picture with the Playsport than you do with the Zi8. Now what I'm going to try next is I'm going to do it in the 1080p to see what the differences are with that. I won't be uploading it in 1080p, I'll upload it in 720p, only because of the file size. But there you go, there's a comparison. And I also, on the Zi8, I had the external mic on so that it'd pick up my voice behind the camera. So let's try out the 1080p. So here we have the 1080p 30 frames per second on the Kodak Playsport. As you can see, you can't even see where the speaker is, and half the monitor has disappeared. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Kodak Zi8 can do. Whether it cuts off the same amount of picture or not. I've got the camera in exactly the same position as I did with the Zi8. So let's have a look, see what the Zi8 can do. Okie dokie. So here is the Zi8, 1080p 30 frames per second. You can't even see the monitor. The monitor's completely disappeared. So that sort of proves to me that the Kodak Playsport, you actually get more in the picture than you do with the Zi8. The last test that I'm going to do in comparison is with the stills picture, to see what the differences are with that. I mean, from all the tests that I've done, when I've compared the Zi8 to the Playsport, I have noticed that you get a little bit more in your picture with the Playsport, and the picture is more clearer than the Zi8. So even though you've got the bigger display screen, it doesn't really replace the amount of view that you can get in the camera itself. So there's the face detection trying to do its business. So there you go, that's the Kodak Zi8 in 1080p 30 frames per second. Now let's have a look, see how the stills fare.